Alright, hello everybody. This is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk, the Amulet of Chaos. Well, I've gone ahead and geared up the party with all the new loot that we found, and have leveled up the Dwarf and the Thief. Dwarf, I boosted his Strength and Constitution, 1 point each. I gave him the passive skill Long End of the Stick 1. You now get plus 5% more gold for selling items and a 5% discount when buying things. Not useful at the moment, but the options were plus 2 max points to health per level. This is retroactive. Or if you're next to the elf, you deal 5% more damage. If you're next to the barbarian, you get plus 3 protection. Or you get a general plus 3 magic resistance. That'll come next, but money is money, and I like my gold! Gold! And for active skill, I elected to take Tin Can. Raises your parry chance and grants you 2 additional attacks of opportunity per turn. The dwarves' strange matrimonial rituals are not the only reason why people call them Stoneborn. And there's also Girding's Willing Wallop, a spin attack that hits everything around you. We saw this with the Undead Dwarf earlier. A secret technique passed from generation to generation in the Gloomandil family. It uses the dwarves' low center of gravity to perform a 360-degree rotation. Now for the Thief, your options were torn between Stealth and Caltrops. I went with Stealth, which allows you to attack an enemy unseen, walking in front of one, or taking damage will force them out of stealth. Ever wanted to sneak off from a binge drinking party just to puke up some of your excesses? And Caltrops, which is what was used on the Ogre before, that made him unable to move. The Thief's grandfather was one of the best spare parts manufacturers for ham slicers and gave his passion of inventing tiny, sharp objects to his grandson. And alternatively, for passive skills, I took Better Safe Than Sorry. The Thief can now wear heavy leather armor. If the Thief has no adjacent allies, he gets plus 5 to critical. An Expert Diffuser, higher chance of disarming traps. So, let's go ahead and save all those. So, with that done, Paladin a fail, Paladin a fail, Paladin a fail. I think we just have the 3 of them, so okay, we'll go ahead and go there. And we'll let me save, so here's hoping.
Hold your ground! Chaos shall rule!
Not bad for a self-taught man. Toma apple, Zodimi!
You can't see me.
Let's see if we can get the one hit off. Now I see why they're called the Paladins of Fail.
And boom! Right away!
Oh yeah, this is much more fun to look at.
Death strikes down without a sound. Take that!
Ew, potions taste icky.
Yeah, ironically enough, I'm having him do the frontal attack.
What?
Tough it out!
It makes me want to cuddle with squirrels.
The Ranger leveled up.
Well, it tastes bad. Reminds me of my granny's soup.
And they're doing a little victory dance. Again, okayish claymore of butt kicking and a picnic loincloth. Loincloth for ogres. Reinforce a variety of rusty, sharp, disgusting objects. Bleed your enemy before devouring him. Oh, and a lead belt. People sometimes use to make their problems disappear under some large body of water, preferably.
Whoa, there was nothing under those suits of armor.
They were naked under their clothes too?
Cursed knights are spectral minions. Slaves to some powerful wizards. Or worse.
Well, then why didn't we give him the amulet?
If those evil beings want to take this cursed object from us, it must mean it's important. A hidden quest, perhaps?
Hidden quests are with a lot of experience.
And gold.
Well, looky here. Looks like you've made a fine mess again. Luckily, only bits of armor to clean up this time.
Sorry, it seems that everyone wants us dead.
No need to get paranoid. It's part of our job as adventurers.
If I can't clean up faster than you splatter corpses around, Zangdar is going to be furious.
Who is this Zangdar?
The dungeon master, obviously.
Oh, wait a minute. We were told this place was run by a co-op.
Oh, right. And yet, I have strange memories about this Zangdar. Well, I have work to do.
We gotta get information on him, too. But first, we gotta find out what we're gonna do about that cursed amulet.
The plot thickens, so it seems.
He says that you have to mix the gravy with flour to make it thicken.
And we got another achievement for getting through the second chapter, I think.
Third chapter, Tricks at the Tavern. For an adventurer, there are few places more important than a tavern. It's a good spot to recruit companions, find work, do business, or else weave plots and plan expeditions to distant lands with fabulous treasures. But most of the time it's just somewhere to get totally shit-faced.
Why, my beard, we're back at the tavern. We're going in circles.
This situation might indeed smell stale to the player.
You mean it smells ale? It's a tavern!
Still, we've learned many important things.
2 of us were replaced by evil doubles.
We can't get rid of this stinking amulet.
An amulet that sparked the interest of evil beings.
We gotta think about this. We won't get much further on the quest for the statuette if we keep dragging around this amulet with all these monsters on our ass.
We've also learned that there's a janitor that works here, so it's important to keep this place clean. We should pick up after ourselves and not leave trash lying around.
Good idea. Let's toss you with the rest of the trash.
I'm not the one reeking of sweat and ale, you walking ball of doo-doo.
I'd rather smell like ale than pony shampoo.
Oh, just shut up, will you? Personal hygiene aside, we should investigate this Zangdar guy the janitor was talking about. Maybe he's linked to the amulet.
Look who's here.
Hey morons, I got your dough. Anyway, want to team up? Justice doesn't wait. Like my hammer.
She gets it.
And she brought us the bounty.
Precious companions, I would be delighted to offer my melodious assistance for the peregrinations ahead. I will sing of our feats in every nook and cranny of this land. La 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 la.
He's elegant and he smells good.
Go date an art, you stupid bimbo.
He says he likes the minstrel.
I'm surprised you'd mix with such sketchy characters. Nevertheless, if you still have an ounce of common sense, you should recruit a noble priestess to heal your wounds.
Oh yeah, you could totally bandage our wounds. It's a very attractive skill. Sometimes my whole body gets sore and...
Ugh, here he goes again.
Well, I mean, this is no easy choice.
We could recruit them all.
Are you crazy? Our shares of the loot are small enough already.
So?
If we add more companions, our individual proportions will get slashed by the moving average of the XP, acquired by the addition of participating adventurers' levels. Is that clear?
Explain like I'm 5.
You divide the profits and you multiply trouble.
We could use another companion. This dungeon is way more difficult than we anticipated.
Warning, this choice is permanent till the end of the game.
Let's see, choose the minstrel, choose the priestess, choose the paladin, choose no one. You know... I am torn upon this because, on the one hand, the healing could be useful. On the other hand, I really like the idea of trying to get away with stealing everything that isn't nailed down with a paladin in the party. Of course, I am famed for my love of bards when I play D&D and Pathfinder. And everybody tends to think that bards are utterly useless, and this one is a firm stereotype of the trope. Or a firm, trope of the stereotype. Point being, kind of want to make things a little bit more girl power friendly. On the other hand, the priestess annoys me the most out of all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Will annoy me the most and hopefully make this the most funny. I'm going to choose the priestess.
I really think that the priestess has a nice set of, let's say, vital assets.
Stupendous! I'll gladly join your merry flock of shoddy but promising peasants.
This is gonna be a long day.
Why do the boys turn red when they look at her?
'Cause it's getting hot in here.
What are you talking about? I'd already be naked if it were hot.
Chrome.
Stay focused, stay focused.
Well then, now that we're back together again, let's find a way to get rid of this amulet.
Let's go to the VIP room. The adepts of the arcane arts must surely be done with their little snack.
It's a fancy word for grub.
Okay, and we got an achievement, the woman in the high castle. So... And yes, we cannot select the minstrel anymore. But hey, that gives us some replay value and something that we can do to go through the game again in later chapters of this playthrough.
Good day to you, Master. We are adventurers and...
I was expecting you.
Really?
Yes, I'm Minronthier, consulting archmage. I possess an intrinsic ability for subastral divinatory foresight.
I'm sorry, but what's a consulting archmage?
Let's just say that people hire me as an advisor in arcana and wizardry, but also for political demagogy and organizational entropy.
Does it pay well?
My rates start at 5,000 gold coins per day.
Ah, well, that's a number.
To be frank, we're in need of assistance and...
We can't throw 5,000 coins on this guy, are you crazy?
I mean, it's a bit above our means. How effective is your stuff?
As a ranger, you are versed in participative management based on the valorization of your exploratory collective's interpersonal skills, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, sure. That was a question, right?
I can assist you in developing synergies for the gross margin of the implementation of your combat skills in order to optimize your multi-partner company's return on investment.
Wizardry. He's trying to mesmerize us.
Ah, I gather you are restricted in a pecuniary sense. Might I suggest you lend me a hand with a discreet matter?
Secrecy. Another concept that's not really compatible with honesty.
I was dragged into a recreational activity with a pecuniary incentive, the kind that involves illustrated cardboard rectangles, in a place reproved by morality.
Wait, let me get this straight. You played cards in a gambling den?
Ah, that would be an oversimplification.
Oh,
I left
you
a
lost your
frighteningly
hand playing
long list of
Magic.
IOUs in a den of iniquity run by greenskins sighted in the cellars of this dungeon. If you could wipe out the aforesaid debt by means of gold, deadly force, ruse, or arcana, I'd be much obliged to your party.
How big a debt are we talking about?
Huh, that is a trivial consideration.
We will do what we can, my lord.
The secret password to get inside the den situated in the basement is Miracles. I must highlight that in order to obtain our assistance, you'll also need the approval of my associate, Le Munster, who's currently busy in the kitchen.
What? Another wizard?
Consider yourselves lucky. Ordinarily, there are 3 of us, but our third companion is at the moment carrying out a freelance mission.
I hate being swindled like this. Let me say 5,000 gold.
A word, youngsters. There's a possibility that you might stumble on a peculiar sword in the gambling den, one that bears my name. I'm counting on your discretion about this matter.
We'll be as quiet as the grave.
Okay. So let's go find the other wizard in the kitchen and see what he wants. Oh wait, next turn. Now this is new.
You absolute dafty. I know you opened my chicken coop. You won't be surprised when the barns start fucking burning.
Don't point your fat finger at me, you headless cock. You ain't got no fucking proof. No more than wine in a cow's teats.
You're the only bastard that could have opened the cages. What with being jealous of my hens. A whole brood of twisted fail blue barbizos.
Those plucked scrawny pigeons ain't winning nothing. But most drook it rag with those. I will win the contest. I got me some Bulgarton wee silkies and Glargolden dumpies.
Pah! Shite birds with rather see dead than alive in such misery. Wait till I get me chicken back, you jobby crows breeder.
Say that again, I'm going to scalp your behind.
Come on, calm down and tell us what's the matter.
The matter is this labby hide here lost me beautiful chickens and I canna run for the best crooked Vales breeder.
I think ye howling birds went and lopped their own heads off. The poor f***ers.
I know my way around gathering chickens. Is there a reward?
Obviously you glag it. Get me chicken back and which fairy will go no past you.
I must warn you, if he gives you a chicken, boil it for 3 days at least, or I dinna ken what'll happen to your guts.
Your boom's out the window.
Okay, so gather chickens.
What do you want? I didn't have the time, being a busy breeder. A first-class businessman when it comes to chicken fillet.
So did you scatter his chickens or not?
I just helped the poor birds to the freedom they craved. What with their screwball torturer, they frolicked about this floor, but that's it.
Ooh, a true aviary freedom fighter.
This quest sounds incongruous to me. Well, you sometimes have to take the riff-raff struggles into account, or you'll have a peasant upheaval on your hands.
At any rate, if chickens are scattered around this floor, it shouldn't take us long.
Yum yum buck buck.
No, we can't eat them if we want the reward.
Anyway, there's the Conjurer of Cheeses.
Are you Mid Branther's colleague?
I am. Le Munster, Archmage of Gouda, Great Cheesart of Fang. What do you want?
We were sent here by your colleagues to humbly offer our help.
Ah, interesting.
What's a cheesard?
I'm a firm believer in cheeses, and thus collect them. My life's work has been writing Wikimember, the universal encyclopedia of cheese.
No offense, but what's the connection between cheese and wizardry?
He's a cheese
For example,
whiz!
Consider a cheese made from the milk of a cow which is grazed on the ruins of Xor's fortress. The maggots developing in this cheese can be used to raise an army of undead.
Ew, that's horrible!
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a thing, I guess.
Anyway, you were saying you wanted to work for me?
It's not like we had a choice.
The idea is to lend you a hand, so your group of wizards will assist us in our quest.
I see. It so happens that I am in need of help. The chef owns a cheese of great renown, but he won't sell it to me at a decent price.
Chocolate cheese blue duff.
It's a wheel of Glarg cheese. I've tried making him a reasonable offer, but the conversation became heated with that panini head and...
And you need some anonymous strangers to alleviate him of his property through means of questionable legality.
I don't care about the particulars, but if you were to stumble, by chance, on this cheese, I'll be dairy grateful. Dairy grateful. Cheesy humor.
We'll get to the center of this cheese wheel, be sure of it.
I'll be waiting for you in the VIP room, with impatience and some walnut bread.
Alright. Well, since we're here, let's go with the cheesy quest first. Hey, there's the chicken.
Here, what are the chickens we have to gather?
The chicken's a chicken.
It's a Crooked Veil blue barbazoos. It's freaking obvious, they're blue.
So, you are a fowl expert. Impressive.
I just see an ugly chicken.
Says he doesn't care about what color it is. The taste is the same.
So we have Alec, a quest item. As long as we can just take it, so let's talk to the chef.
What? Why are you here?
Don't worry, we come in peace.
Peace is for wimps.
What do you want? It's almost rush hour.
Did you know Jackie Chan is a dwarf?
Will you shut up?
We're we're looking for a wheel of Glorg cheese.
Well, guess what? I do have one. And a good one at that. Pure, wild, Lulefant. Not easy to find, trust me. This is a real treasure.
Will cost us an arm and a leg for some spoiled goat cheese. Always like this in greasy spoons.
Hey, let's stay polite.
So, how much for this tasty marvel?
A purse of coins. I know it's a bit steep, but this cheese is magical. And at that price, I throw in a pound of honey and a loaf of bread.
Hand over cheese, or I'll bleed you like a pig.
It's like that time with that crazy wizard all over again. Help!
Oh no. He is chef rats like Ratatouille. Okay, well, I definitely don't want us spread out like this. Go ahead and have Ogre guard flank.
I'm going to make you dance.
Hold your ground!
Go, go!
Toga, swala, vouswaza!
That barely hurt them at all.
Ectora salut.
You can't see me.
That's a big troll.
Arcana time!
Fireproof Wizardist achievement. Well, I can't get the rat, but I get the two big guys. Or I could if I didn't miss.
And boom! Fly away!
And he's immune to being knocked back, apparently. I'll shoot. And the rat just set me on fire somehow.
Best. I'm a leader.
And that didn't quite kill the rat, unfortunately.
Victory for Girdle and Goltor! Victory!
Here I am.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Toma acqua di me.
Dalzabeto Navalu.
Hey, watch the robe.
Boom! Dodge that one.
It's just a flesh wound.
Don't stand in my way. Got you.
Oh, heck.
This potion was not brewed at Milfido's, that's for sure.
And shoot, I have to stand up to somebody do my healing.
Ow! Tough it out. Here I am.
Whoa, okay. I won't let that happen again.
I was thirsty.
In your dreams!
Those cowards are running.
I'm fine. I'd rather have a nice gallon of ale.
man her up.
Reminds me of potions class and that awful teacher with the greasy hair.
My turn.
Take this, you meanie!
Go for the eye!
I might need to have been higher level to attempt this now that I look at these guys.
Crush their gonads!
Toga, swala, bourgeoisa!
Well, we got the caster out of the way at least.
Grom will be proud.
And boom! Fly away!
Dalzabeto Navalu.
Okay. Let's see if this will do it.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
They have a cave troll. Take that worm!
Thunderation! Oh, I'm covered in blood.
Okay, well, nobody leveled up that time.
Potions taste icky.
And we've got a good old staff of measuring. Graduated staff used for measuring and mixing the ingredients in your stew pot. A rusty strainer, more ergonomic than pot strainers, not only used for straining pastas, but they also help with reducing goblins to a fine paste by extruding them through the tiny holes. And we got the fancy cheese.
Ah, here's the... Wow, that's pungent.
Oh, it's like my uncle's boots after a week-long hunt.
I'm not feeling well.
Just throw it in a bag and let's get the hell out of here. No, don't eat it. It's a quest item. Anyway, let's go pay Lemudster a visit.
Alright, well, with that done, I'm going to close this chapter out. And next time, we will go...
The elf leveled up.
Retrieve some more chickens. See you then.